Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing fine during this whole pandemic thing. I hope y'all are all well, and hope y'all are not bored off your complete asses and rockers, or whatever it is I was going with that joke. As you can tell, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But we're on point then. Today we got a very simple, very effective little build here today because I was looking into getting some Tabaxi miniatures. But I thought, I have a crap load of hero clicks, let's see what I have. So, found a good one. It's very simple, very easy, and we're gonna roll right into it. So, here we go, let's roll. Okay, basically the first thing we start off doing here is we take this this Black Panther hero click. Yeah, a little, a little on the nose, because I mean, his head is already a cat folk kind of thing. Now, he doesn't have the back legs or the tail of the Tabaxi thing, but we're gonna solve most of these problems, and from a few feet away, from a good distance away on the game table, he's gonna look pretty good and he's gonna fit in. Even if you don't use him as a Tabaxi, he'd work as a generic catfolk, or maybe even a Rakshasa if you need it. But here we go. We're gonna start this off. We basically just, typical way, just strip him down with some acetone and excuse me, dang. But anyway, we're just gonna strip him down with some acetone, get all that paint off, and start revealing all that really nice detail that is hidden under there. Now, as you can see, his chest is kind of bare and everything. Like, his chest is kind of bare, so I wanted to change it up a little bit and add a little vest. So I took some green stuff, I sculpted on a vest, did my best to get in there behind the chain of his neck and stuff. I wanted to make it look like he's actually wearing a vest and doesn't just get cut off by the cloak he's wearing. After that, I added on some little bracers and stuff, maybe some little leather gauntlets, or could just say that they're like little slave shackles or something. I don't know. Once those look really nice and to a decent enough, once they look decent enough, sorry, I'm not gonna wait very long, so this recording is probably gonna go to shit. But anyway, after that, I wanted to have a little asymmetry going on. Want to have a little asymmetry going on. So on his, I think it's his left anklet, I took a little bit of green stuff and put a tiny little twisted bracelet kind of thing, little anklet. Paint up with some jewelry later. A little asymmetry makes it look nice, as a little more character instead of just perfect symmetry up and down. Especially with characters that can be used for a lot of different things. After that, I took a to solve the problem of him not having a tail. I took some green stuff and I put it onto this. I sculpted it onto this earring hoop. That's what it is, earring hoop. Back when I used to make jewelry, I had a whole bag of these, and I made a few sets of earrings that I sold. But then I had a bunch of them left because couldn't really think of any others to make. So I bent it to the right shape using my wire bending tools, and then I just added a layer of green stuff over top of it. After that was good and dry, I snipped it off with a little bit, and then I drilled a hole into, right beneath his belt at an angle. Basically just put another hole in his ass, so to say. Ugh, dirty jokes. And then we just popped it right in there with some super glue and held it in place. And that's basically the construction of this figure. It was very simple, and he looks, and as you can see with the paint job that I got going on here, I think he looks really damn good. This is just him before I give him the wash. Made sure I got all the things. I wanted them to look a little different. He could pass for many things, but just a little different. I didn't want to have the since I'm making my own my own Tabaxi miniature, or catfolk, whatever you want to call it. I wanted it to stand out a little bit. I want to make him different. So for the paint scheme, I actually went back to my Skyrim character. My very first Khajiit character, his name was Sir Zimvalavadala. Basically, the whole backstory with him was he was given a sword by a knight, and therefore, to him, he thought that made him a knight. So anyone that tried to call him by his first name, he would just literally look at them, stop them in mid-sentence, and go, "That is Sir Zimvalavadala to you." Just always, it's like, you have to, it's like a pimp named Slickback from Boondocks. You got to say the whole thing. Sir Zimvalavadala. But moving on to the final shots here, as you can see here, the final shots. I did a very careful black wash over the whole thing, and I really like how it came out because it dulled down the white a good amount and gave him the very snow leopardy kind of thing that I was going with. I wanted to now the second part, so technically like the second part, I do have another Tabaxi miniature video coming up soon, and for these two, I wanted them to look like they could pass for player characters, NPCs, mages, sorcerers, assassins, servants. Literally, I wanted them to work for a lot of things. So that's why I didn't put any weapons in their hands, which I think it kind of helps that, because it doesn't. If they have a musical instrument, then you basically would think they would just be a bard or something like that. Or if they had like a rapier and daggers, they would just think they're rogues or something. But that's why I put no weapons in their hands. And yeah, that's basically it for this. I think it's very effective. All right, everybody. That's how I made my Rakshasa. I keep wanting to say Rakshasa. It's not Rakshasa. It's Tabaxi. Different cat entirely. One's a demon. One's not. Okay. I wanted, like I said, I wanted to make my own Tabaxi miniatures. Plus, experimentation. Could see what I can do, what I'm able to do, and what I ain't do. Because due to the quarantine, we got a lot of time on our hands. So might as well make it work. And so far, I think this is a success. If only I could learn to speak properly. Sorry for all you headphone users. Anyway. Okay. I think this was a success. The other one I'm very proud of as well, but, I'll leave it up to you guys to tell me if it's good or if it sucks. If this is giving you some ideas as some miniatures you can make, or, just if you want to just, grab a couple of these Black Panther minis and, convert them into something yourself, then, hey, go for it. Feel free to post them on the YouTube page or on the Crafters Guild. Because there's a lot of us on there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us would love to see it. I know I would. I'm always good for stealing ideas. But anyway, I hope you guys are safe out there. I hope you guys have fun crafting or fighting off the boredom. If you have kids, my pity goes out to you. I understand entirely if you couldn't hear all the noise behind me in the other room. The sign that says recording is clearly ignored, since they are still yelling and shouting within like a few feet of my door. But, family, right? Anyway, y'all be careful out there. Have fun. I'll see y'all in the next one.